And it's already started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for Addison's 12-month update. These are, like I've said, I think in the last video, these are getting increasingly hard to do. And I will discuss this later, but now Addison is on the same nap schedule as Brody. And so I used to film these when he would go down for his nap in between, and she and I would just do it. But now that they're on the same nap schedule, they're both obviously awake at the same time and sleeping at the same time. Baby! So because of that, they are both in here hanging out with me today while I am filming this. So hopefully all is good and it goes good. Baby! If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Okay, so I have created a list as always in my phone, and I'm just gonna go down the list and tell you everything that's been going on in the last month. And then I won't be doing another one of her updates until she's 18 months old, so there'll be a little bit of a break. So yeah. All right, so I just weighed her today before we started this, and she is 21.5 pounds. She is still in size 3 diapers, and she's been wearing size 3 diapers for like ever. But I guess they just, now that she's a little bit older, she's leveled off and they don't switch diaper sizes that often, I guess. I don't know. She's in 12 to 18 month clothing, and most of it is still a little bit big on her. But it really depends. I say this every time, but it depends on the brand, because like the romper that she just wore in her 1-year-old photo shoot is 9 month size from Target, and the straps still fall off of her. So it kind of just totally depends on the brand. Okay, her schedule has changed a little bit now in the last month. So she is now going to bed a little bit later, which honestly is kind of nice. Hey, bro, don't touch, please. Thank you. Got your chair? Want to read a book? Okay. Why don't you sit in the chair? You can read a book. No? Okay. So it is kind of nice. She's been going to bed closer, like around 8 or 8:30. So it's nice because she can just last a little bit longer. Before, she's been going to bed about 7 to 7:30. So I think 8 to 8:30 is like a better time. And then she's still waking up about 8:30 in the morning. So she sleeps so good through the night. And she's always just been a really, really good sleeper. And then she switched to 1 nap, as I said earlier. So it's kind of crazy because Brody, I remember, didn't switch to 1 nap until he was like 16 months old. And as a mom of 1 at the time, I remember being like so sad when he dropped that 2nd nap. But then this time around, already having like an older baby, like Brody is 3, so he's been on 1 nap for a while. So honestly, I was pretty excited for when she switched to 1 nap, because their schedule would just be synced up versus like her napping, him napping, her napping, and then me never really getting like a second to get anything else done on my own. So I was really excited for her to switch to that, but I assumed it still wouldn't happen for another like few months. But y'all, she just began really protesting her naps, especially in the afternoon. And so right around her birthday, I was like, well, maybe she's just like better on 1 nap. And she sleeps late. So a lot of mornings she would wake up, like I say 8:30, and that's kind of the standard, but sometimes she'll wake up at 9 or 9:30, and I just let her sleep. So if she wakes up at 9:30, she's not going to take a nap at 10:30, obviously. So because of that, like she does good going down at 1:30. So she and Brody both take their nap at 1:30. They both wake up about 4 to 4:30, and so it's like awesome. It's crazy that I know this isn't his update, but it's so nice that at his age he still takes such a long nap, and then he goes to bed about 9. Sometimes I'll wake him up a little bit earlier, like more like 4 o'clock, and then put him to bed about 8:30, 8:45. But like if I didn't wake him up, usually most days I have to wake Brody up at 4:30, because if I let him sleep later, he's not going to go to bed. She's like rocking her bunny and just going, baby, baby, yeah. So anyway, he just likes his sleep, I guess. Both of my kids do. So I'm just so thrilled with her like new schedule, and it's bomb. Moving on, I've just switched her to whole milk. in the last, like basically since she turned 1. So in the last week, I began transitioning her. So I would just mix her formula with whole milk and just kind of like get her used to it. But she didn't have an issue at all. I did that for a couple days and then switched straight to whole milk. Oh, you made me coffee. And thank you. Cheers. That's good. Thank you.
I want to try some.
Okay, take it right over there and try some.
No, you feed something.
Okay. Don't you spit that out. Okay, hold on. Here.
I'll try some.
Okay, drink it right there. So she has transitioned to whole milk really well. It's not been an issue. The one thing, I mean,
try it.
Thank you. Okay, so be quiet, okay? Let me finish.
Spit out. No, like that.
Okay, hold on, please. Why don't you feed some to Addison? So the one thing is she won't drink whole milk like cold. I still have to warm it up and all that kind of thing. Oh, I need to show you this bottle, this cup I got her too. Hang on, I'll go grab that in just a second. But her routine for the bottles and for milk is basically she gets a bottle.
Help! I need help!
Okay, you have to be quiet. Reel it in. Brody is fishing. Okay, so she has a bottle in the morning, first thing when she wakes up. That is such a big fish.
He's pooping on you.
Okay, that is gross.
He's pooping on camera.
Okay, Brody John. Okay, so she has a bottle first thing in the morning when she wakes up. I just pour like 5 or 6 ounces of milk in a bottle and heat it up. And then she will have breakfast like 45 minutes or so later. And then, Brody, hang on a second. He closed the door and I have a baby proofing thing on the outside of the doorknob so he can't get back in. Okay, don't close the door, sweetheart, if you want to be in here. That baby proofing thing is on there because when Addison naps, like when she was younger, he would come running in the room and wake her up. So I had to put that on there. Okay, hopefully I got that sorted out. All right, so where was I? Bottle in the morning. Then she has breakfast like 45 minutes or so later. Then she has lunch a little bit later, like around 12:30. And then she'll take her nap at 1:30. Then when she wakes up from her nap, she gets another bottle. And then she'll have dinner a little bit later and then a bottle at bedtime. So she basically drinks 3 bottles a day and 3 meals throughout the day. So that is her routine. As far as the cup I was going to show you, she's holding it right now. Okay. Okay, so I got this little Nook sippy cup, and I used this with Brody too to transition him from the bottle. I tried it, giving it to her one time. She drank like only an ounce, and then that was it. So I switched it back to her bottle, and she drank the rest of her milk. So I'm just going to slowly transition her off the bottle with this, assuming that it works. So I picked it up at Target, and it's technically a sippy cup, but the top of it would remind you a little bit. Oh my gosh. This is so hard to do. Okay, so the top of it would remind you of like a little sippy cup. No, sorry. The top of it is a sippy cup, but this part would remind you a little bit of like a nipple from a bottle. And that's why it's like such a really good transitional cup. You wanna see this? It's by the brand Nook. There you go. But it worked perfectly with Brody. So he went from the bottle to drinking his milk out of one of those, and then he would just drink it out of the Miracle 360 cups. So he just kind of transitioned off the bottle, and it was like not an issue at all. And I know some people say that like their babies had a really hard time with it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I am gonna try that with her and try to just get her off the bottle here in a little bit. I'm not gonna like rush it, but you know, we'll just slowly try it out and see how it goes. All right, the next thing is she crawls so fast. She is like insanely fast at crawling. She is not walking. And I keep trying to get her to walk and she just like sits down. So she'll stand on her own. Like she can pull up on things and then she'll let go and she'll stand there and then plop down on her booty. I can try to get her to walk or like stand her up, let go of her hands, and she'll stand there. But as soon as I try to get her to start moving, she just sits down. although she like pushes the walker, she'll push her little baby stroller and all that kind of stuff, she just doesn't quite want to walk on her own yet. But if I hold her hands, she balances. Like last night, I was like working with her on it, and I was just holding one of her hands, and she was barely holding on, and she was walking so well towards me. So she's very balanced, and I think that it'll happen in the next couple of weeks, I would think. But she's doing really well. She's just not quite ready to walk yet. She still hates headbands. If you missed my vlog that I posted from her 1-year photo shoot, it was like semi-stressful trying to get her to keep the headbands on and her flower crown that I had made and all this stuff. She just pulls them right down. So like today I just thought I'm just gonna keep her happy and not even try to bug her with it. Are you okay? She like keeps choking on her spit. Ooh. But anyway, so yeah, she's not into the headband thing. And as soon as her hair gets a little bit longer, I'll be able to like put a little clip or some little bows or something. But she just still needs a little bit more hair before I can do that. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so let me think. So moving on, Addison she still loves to dance. She's still obsessed with Baby Shark. We turn Baby Shark on and she starts dancing around like crazy, moving. Like really, if any music comes on, she's like a wiggle worm. Like she can't sit still. A wiggle worm. Brody thinks that's funny. Oh my goodness. Throwing footballs. You catch? Oh, you got a page. He always goes like this. I'm like, keep your eyes open. If you turn your head, you're not gonna be able to catch the ball.
Move your head.
I'm not gonna move my head. I gotta watch the ball if I'm gonna catch it. Throw it. Oh, Dada.
One.
It's Dada. So anyway, she just loves to dance, loves music, loves to move around. Still obsessed with Baby Shark, like I said. She's not like big into TV or anything, which is probably a good thing. But the one thing that she does really like when I turn it on is this show in Disney Junior called Tots. And when I turn it on and like the opening theme song comes on, she gets so excited. She just starts dancing everywhere and she gets so happy. She's like obsessed. And if y'all haven't checked out that show yet, it is a really cute show and Brody really likes it too. Okay, and then she also loves to rock her baby, and she'll put the little passy in her baby's mouth. And when I sing Rockabye Baby, look, come here. You want to show them how you rock your baby? Here, catch. Both hands. Both hands. He's silly.
I want that.
What?
Daddy's here.
Go see Daddy. Okay, here, Addison. Here, Addison.
Come see me.
All right, ready? Rockabye baby in the
Dad, come
treetop.
see me.
This is pure chaos. Babe, we're videoing. Okay, ready? Rockabye baby in the treetop. Rock your baby. Oh, she's not gonna do it. She does it with the other baby. Brody, will you go get her other baby out there that's in the stroller? Will you go get it? He's like, no. Okay, so anyways, she'll rock her baby, she'll put the little passy or try to put the passy in the baby's mouth, but she just gets really excited. And she's talking so much, she'll say, uh-oh, when she drops something, and then when I hand it back to her, she'll go, I don't even know how she says it, but it's like, thank you. She'll go, thank you, like something like that. I don't even know how she says it, but she says thank you. And then sometimes she'll say please. We're kind of like working on that one. Good job, buddy. You're so good at talking.
Dada, dada.
And then she says dada, mama. She'll say baby. She says bubba for Brody. What else does she say? I'm trying to think. I feel like she says a good amount of words, but and it's just so cute when she like talks, and she does a lot of like gibberish. She'll go.
I got fish.
That is a big fish. She'll go.
I can't
Like all this like gibberish and stuff. It's really cute.
I caught a fish.
Be careful, don't break the line. Let me see if that's everything on here. I think that's all the main stuff that I can think of. I wish I could show you how she like stands up and stuff. Let me see if I can show you. Got a mess of toys here. Come here, Addie girl. Let's see. You want to stand up? She's like, no. And see, she just sits down. Sometimes she'll actually like stand. Probably just because I want her to. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't want to stand up. You don't want to stand up. Hey, Brody, will you? Hey, come here. Come here, Brody. Rock the bunny and show us how the bunny falls. Come here. Okay.
Goodbye, baby.
Come here. She thinks this is so funny. Come here. Oh, are you okay? Last night when I was putting her to bed, Brody was rocking the bunny. He was in here with us. Careful. And he was singing Rockabye Baby with the bunny. And then he would act like the cradle would fall and the bunny would drop. And she was dying. She was like cackling. I'll insert a clip. It was the cutest thing ever. Come back, Brode. Sing the song again. Your brother's so funny. And anyways, yeah, she's just obsessed with Brody. Oh my goodness.
Hey, family.
Oh my word. This is just getting better and better.
Daddy, wait, for my dad's house.
Oh,
home.
we'll go. Kiss.
So, okay, well, I think that's everything for Addison's update.
Give me a kiss,
Thank you
boy.
guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this chaotic video, please give it a thumbs up.
It's called Real Life. Hello, babe.
Hi, baby.
You look pretty.
Thank you. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and we will see you in the next one. We'll see you in a little bit. Lots of vlogs since you don't have any updates anytime soon. For 6 months. That's crazy.
Wait.
Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, Addison says bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. She's like, I do not want to stand. Quit making me stand. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.